One evening, Michael came home early from work. Something he rarely did. He noticed Sarah's car was in the driveway, but she wasn't home. Suspicious, he checked her phone and found a series of incriminating text messages between Sarah and a man named Greg, a colleague from her office. The texts were flirtatious and revealed that they had been meeting secretly for months. Shocked and devastated, Michael confronted Sarah. Initially, she denied everything, even though the evidence was right in front of her. But when he pushed further, she finally admitted to the affair. She explained that she felt neglected and emotionally unsupported, believing that Greg was the one who understood her. Michael, hurt and betrayed, demanded she end the affair immediately, but Sarah continued to lie and minimize the severity of her actions. As the tension grew, Michael decided to file for divorce. He couldn't shake the feeling that there were more lies to uncover, so he insisted on a paternity test for Ethan. Sarah had always been the perfect mother, but there had been strange moments in their marriage when Michael had questioned the legitimacy of Ethan's paternity. Though he had pushed those doubts aside, the results of the test were devastating. Ethan was not his biological son. This revelation sent Michael into a spiral of anger, grief, and disbelief. His entire life had been a lie. The woman he loved, the mother of his children, had not only betrayed him emotionally, but also had kept a massive secret about their child's father. With these truths coming to light, Michael made the painful decision to expose everything to their children, though he struggled with how to do it without destroying their perception of their mother. The impact of the revelations on Emily and Ethan was profound. Emily, old enough to understand the complexities of the situation, felt deeply hurt by her mother's actions. Ethan, being younger, didn't fully grasp what had happened, but felt the strain in the household and began acting out. As the divorce proceedings continued, Michael navigated a series of emotional challenges: the pain of losing his family, the guilt of exposing the truth to his children, and the difficult task of rebuilding trust in relationships moving forward. The aftermath of the affair and the lies surrounding it would haunt the family for years. Michael and Sarah's relationship ended, but the emotional scars lingered, a stark reminder of how infidelity and hidden truths can fracture lives and relationships in ways that are impossible to fully heal. Infidelity is one of the most emotionally devastating experiences that a person can go through in a relationship. It brings an overwhelming sense of betrayal, causing the person who is cheated on to question everything they thought they knew about their partner and their relationship. The discovery of an affair creates a deep emotional wound that can take years to heal, if it ever truly does. Trust, which is the foundation of any meaningful relationship, is shattered in an instant, and the emotional aftermath can be far-reaching, not only for the couple involved, but also for any children or loved ones affected by the breach. When a person learns of their partner's infidelity, it feels as though their entire world is suddenly turned upside down. For the betrayed partner, the emotions are often overwhelming and conflicting. Shock, anger, disbelief, humiliation, sadness, and confusion all emerge simultaneously, making it difficult to process the reality of what has just happened. The emotional betrayal isn't limited to just the act of cheating itself. It includes the realization that the person they trusted most has been dishonest and deceptive, hiding something so crucial to the relationship. This creates a deep wound that goes beyond the affair itself. It's a violation of trust, a rupture of the connection that was believed to be strong and secure. The pain of infidelity is exacerbated by the fact that, in many cases, the partner who has committed the betrayal does not immediately come clean. Instead, they often try to hide the affair or deny it until confronted with overwhelming evidence. This deception compounds the hurt because it shows that not only has the betrayed partner been cheated on, but they have also been kept in the dark for an extended period, unaware of the lies and secrets that their partner has been keeping. The emotional toll of being lied to over time can sometimes be even more damaging than the affair itself. When the truth finally comes out, it can feel like an emotional explosion, shattering everything in its path. For the person who has been cheated on, the experience often feels like a deep personal failure. They may start questioning their own worth, wondering why they weren't good enough to keep their partner loyal. This self-blame is common, especially in situations where the cheating partner was someone they deeply loved and trusted. The betrayed partner may also grapple with feelings of inadequacy or insecurity, doubting their own ability to maintain a healthy relationship. These feelings of self-doubt and worthlessness can lead to depression, anxiety, and a long road to emotional recovery. Another painful element of emotional betrayal in the context of infidelity is the loss of the future that was once imagined together. Couples often make long-term plans, envisioning a future built on love, trust, and companionship. But when an affair is discovered, those dreams are ripped away in an instant. The shared vision of a life together may feel impossible to rebuild, and the sense of betrayal is compounded by the realization that the person they thought they would spend their life with has been living a secret life behind their back. The emotional investment that had been poured into the relationship now feels wasted, and the plans that were once hopeful and exciting can feel like a cruel reminder of what was lost. For many people, the emotional devastation of infidelity does not end with the discovery of the affair. Instead, it leads to a period of deep emotional turbulence as the betrayed partner grapples with the decision of whether or not to continue the relationship. Can they ever trust their partner again? Will the relationship ever be the same? These questions create an emotional roller coaster as the person tries to decide if forgiveness is possible or if the damage done is too great to repair. In some cases, even when the betrayed partner wants to stay in the relationship, the emotional scars are too deep to overcome. The act of infidelity changes the dynamics between the couple forever, and it can be incredibly difficult to move past the emotional betrayal. The trauma of infidelity is not limited to just the two partners involved in the affair. If children are part of the equation, they too feel the emotional consequences. The discovery of an affair often leads to a breakdown of the family unit, creating a ripple effect that touches everyone involved. Children may sense the tension and conflict, even if they don't fully understand what is happening. They may feel torn between their parents, struggling with feelings of loyalty and confusion. In some cases, they may even experience the emotional pain of being exposed to the betrayal and the fallout, which can affect their own ability to trust others in the future. Ultimately, emotional betrayal in the form of infidelity is a painful, complex experience that changes people's lives in profound ways. The shock and hurt that accompany the discovery of an affair are just the beginning. The emotional aftermath of infidelity can last for months or even years, leaving lasting scars on the betrayed partner and anyone else affected by the breach of trust. The process of healing from infidelity is slow and difficult, requiring not only the rebuilding of trust, but also an honest confrontation of the pain and trauma that it caused. In many cases, the betrayal feels like a wound that will never fully heal, with emotional scars that serve as reminders of the deep hurt that was inflicted